Hello there. Hello, hello. How goes it, amigos? How goes it?
You know, for Florida, nothing's gone their way here.
2-1. 2-1.
In the middle of a power play of too many men, and you know that this is a team that's going to try to take advantage. This pass by Tkachuk goes through the stick out top of Holmberg, and that's another one from traffic in front of the net. Jones with his head up and goes right past the body of Marner and right up and over the shoulder.
How is everybody's day today?
Over the shoulder, under the bar, and just like that, a sign of life for the Florida Panthers, a power play goal to cut the lead to 1. Second of the playoffs for Josie in the game winner against the Lightning in Game 4. And he's been a very important man for the Panthers since coming over from Chicago. There's Nylander sending away Riley. It's a 2-1.
Wait. Let's go, baby. Come on. Morgan Riley. Quick answer. Holy shit. Come on. Huge, baby. Huge. Good evening. Good evening. Let's go. What an answer. What an answer.
As soon as that turnover happened, he's running up the ice quick as he can. Makes this a play. Takes a quick look. Takes away any pass.
What a goal. It's 3-1 right now for the Leafs. Almost the end of the first. Beth, thank you for the marvelous confetti. Thank you, thank you. Let's go. You look Canadian, I can't describe why. I am Canadian. I am indeed Canadian. This is going to be a good series here. Christine, thank you for the roses. Thank you, thank you. Hello there. Hello, hello. How's it going? It's going good. How are you, Rachel Smith? How are you? Thank you for the roses, ladies. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Much love. Dennis, hello there. Hello there.
Trying to take the risk out of this game. He said before the playoffs in a much better place now, moving more freely on the ice, and just there.
Beth with the space gun. Beth, much love. Thank you, thank you. Much love, Beth. Mucho gracias. Hello, Ogdog. Hello there. Columbo's still going with the roses. Woo! Good save. Good save. Amy, thank you for the puppy kisses. Thank you, thank you. Nice game so far. This is a good game. They're doing better not starting out like as flat-footed. That's a good save. Hello, Kelly. It's 3-1. 3-1. Stacy, thank you for the roses as well. Much love. Thank you, thank you. Christine, thank you for the puppy kisses as well. Christine B. Much love.
Even what we saw against Ottawa. And you know that a couple of days rest. I mean, that's the difference in winning that game 6.
This would be a big first game to win here.
Having all the emotional strain of a game 7 against Ottawa.
I know.
Paid off. Domi wants a draw back to Nylander. He got checked. McMahon trying to get it back.
Agreed.
Lundell. Gets on Lundell with Marchand. Cuts to the inside. A huge shot. Hits the traffic in front. And Marchand's from a Boston teammate. Carlo starts the breakout for Toronto. Kulikov that one.
Hey there.
Final minute, first period. And
Hello
Marchand
there.
to work again, but
I couldn't get anything going.
McMahon sends that back. Nate Smith redlining it in. Leafs did not score 3 in any game 2 years ago against.
How was everybody's Monday today?
Period here in game 1.
Good old Monday.
Goes off Holmberg, stays in the zone and now flipped away.
Manuela and Christine, much love, ladies. Thank you, thank you.
Taps it ahead, taps it ready.
Thank you, thank you.
Get loose.
Long, full of tacos. Cinco de Mayo.
Denied inside the line, that's ready. Off the skeet with Tavares in deep. That's ready.
That was good.
It's centered there.
It was a good day.
Going to cover that is Holmberg. Put it into the crease. I mentioned Morgan
How have you been? I've been doing good. How are you?
Opening period, his 14th Stanley
How
Cup.
are you? Teacher Appreciation Week. Had lots of treats. Ooh, very nice, Beth. Very nice. What kind of treats did you get?
This first period is kind of indicative of just the freedom that the Leafs seem to have in terms of their speed of the game. They knew they were going to have a tough team that would forecheck hard in the Florida Panthers, and they've been able to stop that a little bit by making good transition plays. And
Had the day off. Back to the grind tomorrow.
maybe a face-off play. Nylander out with Marner and
Ooh.
that shot is
That almost slipped through.
Bobrovsky with
It almost slipped through. Starbucks cookies, candy. Wow.
We
got spoiled. Very nice. Very nice.
Opens up a little bit of a gap, and there's Wallach. It's the deflection of Austin Matthews at the last second, right there on the doorstep. Bobrovsky felt it between his pads, and he throws that left leg back around to make that save.
Amy, thank you for the puppy kisses. Thank you, thank you. Ma, Beth says, happy teacher appreciation. She says right back at her. Or right back at you. And to all the other teachers in the chat as well. Amy, thank you for the popular vote as well. Much love. Thank you, thank you. What a period.
And here's off the skate. Just a quick little adjustment to get it off. Ray, he can't get there first. Matthews gets another shot on goal. The 11th for the Leafs this period. What a period.
That's a big first period there. 3-1. The thing with the Leafs, though, okay? The thing with the Leafs, you can never get comfortable with a lead because everybody knows what happens. You know, it's a good start, though. It's a good start. But can't get comfortable here. They are playing well. They didn't start flat-footed. Gotta think positive, exactly. Exactly. Lori, hello. Hola, 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 hola. Always on edge.
I could ask. Yeah, I'll just ask.
Wondering about Ozempic? Just ask your doctor.
Did your friend escape this morning? What? What?
Uh-oh. I don't think you're allowed to sign the card first. Oh, this is John Hamstock. That's his name. Not cool. Could you get him on my cart? This is
She had a bat in her
We should
house?
never do this. Should have skipped this.
No.
That's my car.
Laura, you had a bat in your house? Mamma mia. How'd you get that out? What'd you do about that? That's wild. woke me up at 3 a.m. How the fuck did it get in your house at 3 a.m.? Or did it get in earlier and it just woke you up then? I'm not sure he's out.
That used to be a bad fan. Every game is your game. When you bet with
Maybe the cat I
Sportsbet,
had hiding in mine could get your back.
inviting people to apply for the easiest job in the world. They just don't know it yet.
I have a bad, but it's under my bed.
Yes. This is our bathroom simulator. This
Hey there.
isn't soap scum on
Hey
it.
there.
Test your ability.
Probably my chimney.
Amazing. Your
That could do it.
qualifications are impeccable.
That could do it, yeah. I found a cat in my house last week. That's wild. That's wild. Cat just ran on in, eh? Thomas. Lil T. Where is Lil T? Do you have him, Ma?
Like you.
Where is Little T?
Doesn't
Where do you
stop.
think he is? I'm sleeping.
Oh.
Places to go.
Probably
And
attacking
stories to
the
tell.
Yeah, him and the broom are nemesis. Enemies. We'll just go with that. They're enemies. We had to put squirrel cages up in our chimney to keep the birds out.
And with
Damn.
more than 9 out of 10 Tucson's
Chimneys,
sold in the
eh?
last decade still on the road, WA keeps you going.
That's gotta be a pain in the ass. Should I scoop Thomas? No, Thomas is wild right now.
Why, you want him?
Pardon me?
You want him?
No.
I could deliver him to you.
Okay, yeah, if you don't mind.
Brought to you by Rogers Xfinity.
I'd take a delivery.
Reliable internet. You can stream, share, and score big.
He's like, "Get me down."
All right, can we take us through
Here he
Jake
is.
McCain? Well, Jake McCain.
Oh no,
again,
oh no,
left
oh
to get
no,
to the wise, so we come
oh
to
no,
watch this.
oh no, get him off me,
Watch
he's
this.
attacking
The
me.
blade
Just
fly
say
up
hi
in
for
the air
just
right
no.
there.
He's like, he literally just went limp.
You can't skate, which means
He's like, I'm out of here.
Which
Sorry,
means 20
Tom.
seconds left, you just go to the room, but you're okay, pal. Well, that was good because it did look kind of dangerous and scary.
I got
when
attacked
first
for
saw it,
that.
So good thing that it's only equipment problem. Welcome to the first intermission. Jake Allen.
I left
is
the
our
doors
special
open,
guest.
was hoping I didn't get a
28 career
possum,
shutouts,
too.
Cal. That's impressive.
Possums are mean looking. Have you ever seen a wet, angry
You
possum?
and Mike Vernon together were a
They're
great,
fucking
veteran,
scary.
Time of your life. And March
You do
30,
realize you're
everybody's
stronger than him?
Jake,
I know, but like,
fantastic. All right, let's get
He bites
you get
hard.
involved in.
he bites hard and he
There's no
scratches.
shutouts
He's
tonight.
got
Let me show you
fucking
the first round.
daggers on his
It's a
feet.
green start for the Toronto Maple
On his
Leafs.
paws.
They start with their heat. They start with Matthews and Marner. Florida starts with their heat.
Fuck that.
Barkov, and honestly, I think Toronto's okay with this. You also like to start a series with your
Goodness
big guns. They're gonna give you a good
gracious.
25 seconds.
Goodness
And then when Matthews
gracious.
passes that, it's a yard sale line change. Out comes a Nylander line, right? Florida did the same. They got Bennett out there. They're set.
Columbo with a private jet. Columbo, holy fuck. Come on. Come on. Much love, Columbo. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, exactly what you just
Thank
said.
you,
didn't see it for
thank
sure.
you.
And especially the first play.
Also-
He's just trying to feel it out.
Okay,
He's
also-
coming there. As a righty, he's probably thinking short side.
Our battle on Saturday is at 9 o'clock,
You know,
not
he sort of
10.
gets lost. You can see him
I'm
late
pretty
going
sure.
down. It sort of goes through his triangle a little bit on the opposite
It's 9
side
o'clock.
between his stick and his heel. And you know what? Great start for the Leafs.
So, yeah.
Okay,
I realized that
interesting guy.
earlier
So I
today.
covered him twice, I think,
I was
this
thinking
year
about
with
it.
Chicago.
2100 is
He didn't
9
look all
o'clock,
that
not 10.
interested in some of those games. So
So.
I look at him tonight, and they're
My bad.
using
I know they've
him
got
at time
Ferrari.
over 25 minutes a game, more than 2 minutes. in
My
the-
bad.
Here's his first shift.
Who are you battling? Her name is Talia.
Same shift. Pinch down is.
Do I know anything about her? I do not. I know
On your
nothing.
toes all the time. Same
Are you
shift
battling
once again.
tonight?
Watch this
No,
beautiful
it's Saturday.
pass right up the middle. They enter the zone, and so here's
I know
different
nothing.
things. Here he is.
Nothing.
Short-handed attempt by Marner, and then
Ma, do you want Annabelle back?
Goal here
No, she's
for
yours.
the Panthers.
I think she's yours.
Sifting this one through. It's the second of the playoffs, and for me, the only mistake he made was on that first goal by Nylander. Didn't quite
You're at a
box
festival,
out
eh?
the
What
far side.
festival?
Kel, the reason he scored
An
that
edit?
goal is because the Leafs gave him a gimme on the line change. So typically,
Battle
on the
edit?
line change, 5-on-5,
Best 2 out of 3?
Every team's different, but everyone usually takes
Indeed,
the guy
best
for the
2 out of
D-roll.
3.
Sometimes in the first period, the lefty will go first and the right. But because there's a
Unfortunately.
5-man forward unit, I really think everybody's taking one specific guy.
Unfortunately.
You see McMahon go right here. He's clearly changing for Marner. Sorry, I think
A
Riley's
loud
changing
one.
for Marner. McMahon's changing for Matthews. That's
Rainier
coming.
Colombo.
That's really late coming. Nyes is
They do
coming.
have
You
good
got
edits.
everybody going there. Somebody
They do
clearly
have good
told the
edits.
wrong guy. You see Nylander coming off last. I feel like in this
Asha as
situation
well.
there is some confusion because Marner's probably playing D and maybe Nylander's the other guy. But somebody took the wrong guy, and that was a freebie for the Panthers.
So Craig was
Lot of
right.
good
That's
edits.
the kind of penalty that can be a killer.
Love your
and
hat. Thank
Florida
you.
Gets the goal.
Yeah.
That could be
Thank
a
you.
killer, and then the response.
Well, the response is great, and Jake talked about Craig Berube and what he brings. Just like me, he brings that even keel, Cal, right? And this is how the
Yes,
Leafs responded,
Christine B,
right?
that's what
They
I'm
just
saying.
got the freebie, like we said, and here's the poison. Nylander had an unbelievable period, gives up to Riley, and he's thinking shot the whole way. I don't love the goal against from Bobrovsky, but it's a great play by the Leafs.
That's
Great
what I'm
shot by
saying.
Riley. You love that goal, Jake?
I mean, he's a little bit off angle. The puck's in the middle of the ice right here, and look, Riley just pushes it about 3 feet to the left, and Bobrovsky just didn't really adjust. Good shot by Riley, but in the same thing, like you just talked about poise. You know, the Leafs have
My
poise,
boy
and they
Willie
got the
Styles
puck.
again, I know.
And me.
Wait, what do you mean your boy, Alicia? I thought your boy was Brad Marchand.
On Bobrovsky is you never beat him blocker, so that's that's an impressive goal. They beat him every way.
Yeah,
Five goal,
yeah, they
both
did.
gloves. All right.
Well, this year, Max Pacioretty
Thought it was
he has
Marshy.
been a physical revelation for the Toronto Maple Leafs. He
Mm-hmm.
delivered one of the most punishing hits of the first period. And the thing about Florida is usually they are the ones dictating the physicality. Usually they are the ones who come out and they set the tone. But I thought this one on
I can't believe that
it was
Dallas
big. It led to the second
Colorado
goal,
game.
2-0 Toronto goal.
That was
and
fucking
also,
crazy.
You always wonder how Florida reacts. Remember, Barkov took the big hit last
Crazy.
year, and the Panthers took it to a new level against Tampa.
I hate the rest of the
I have no doubt
Panthers.
that
Oh, I
Maurice
got
is
you.
going to be challenging him, saying, "Hey, our
I
captain got
got you.
buried on that 2-0
Did I golf? I didn't
Where
golf
are the
today,
rest
no.
of you?"
You know the other storyline. we're
Nope,
tracking
no
this,
golf.
Really important one, and it's
It was
usually
calling for a lot of rain and we didn't get
It
it.
is the savvy meter. Okay, so this is the first round. It's a 10. He gets
We have tea
scolded.
times on
He gets a 10
Wednesday
on the 2-0 goal in
and
game
Thursday,
one. This is
though.
game 2. Calmer now. He knows he's in
So,
trouble. That's only a 4.
we will be
Let's
golfing
go to
that.
the power play
We
goal
got
by
your
Matthews
rain.
in game number 6. That's big.
Sorry
He
about
gets
that.
an 8. He's like, I don't care what Berube thinks. I'm
Sorry about
celebrating. Tonight, let's take a look at a couple of the goals. Let's see. You know, he knows. All eyes are on him. Here's one.
Did you
That's
watch the Red
3 out of
Wedding?
5.
Ah,
That's
I
not too
watched a
bad.
bit more of it today,
Yeah,
okay?
top grades
I'm
here.
close.
You gotta earn your grades here.
I'm close to the
Here's
Red
another
Wedding
here
right
in the
now,
period.
like-
We'll give that one a 7.
Like the
That's one
actual
we'll
wedding
make it
part, I
2-1.
mean, like, I'm
A
about-
7 on the savvy meter, and we will keep.
I'm
us
close. I'm
updated
probably a
throughout
few
the rest
minutes
the
off
savvy
of-
meter on the too many men penalty. Minus what? It was being even keeled, just like you.
The tragedy that
You know, the
unfolds.
Savvy story was probably the story until last
I can't
season.
help it because now I know what's coming and it makes like I want to just keep putting it off, you know? Like it's like I didn't know before. Now I know what I'm about to see.
We did it.
And I don't want to see it. You know? I do, but I don't.
With the franchise from Atlanta. And,
So like every time I get close, I pause it and then I start playing the game on my phone again. I'm like, fuck.
In the rink tonight, forgot his fob, couldn't get in the door. Fortunately for him, Bobrovsky's allowed the first shot in the last 2 games. Definitely a door opening for Toronto.
Rage bait.
This first intermission, brought to you by Rogers Xfinity. With Canada's
Crazy.
most reliable internet, you can stream, share, and score big.
It is sad. It's fucked.
Bracket got busted in...
I wish it was a different outcome, you know? Sometimes you have to pull off the band. Yeah, I know, but I already pulled off the Band-Aid once, you know? Now it's time for just a slow, painful pull. It filtered me. Okay, 1 sec here. We're gonna go pregame the second period for the boys. For the boys.
Wait, uphill?
It's a go. Ask your doctor about Rybelsus. Since when did Canada matter? Since when did we have anything to brag about? Since when were Canadians not sorry? Canada? A destination? Since when were Canadians passionate or loud or exciting? Since when were Canadians proud? When weren't we? Canadians since 1786.
Meet Sarah, caught in the chaos of last-minute vacation planning.
What, you booked it already?
And just like that, Sarah is officially going on vacation next week. From planning to packing to paradise. It's what redtag.ca does best. Book your last-minute escape today with redtag.ca. Travel made easy.
Hey guys, what can I get started for you today?
Bananas away, regular?
And I'll have the whipped berry, but can I get vanilla oat milk and I'll add spinach and ginger? And don't substitute the raspberries for strawberries. Also add the chia and hemp seed, and definitely have the power booster and the collagen booster. And can I get that blended twice? Wow. Really, Dad, Boston Chaos? One of a kind.
You're one of a kind.
Blister juice, specially made your way.
Hey fitness enthusiasts, at Healthy Planet we've got top-notch sports nutrition products to fuel your performance. Plus, expert consultants to help you choose the right ones. Healthy Planet, your one-stop destination for crushing your fitness goals.
Sportsnet.ca is the site that has it all.
That's where you stay in the know.
Everything you need, from real-time stats to in-depth insights. Sportsnet.ca.
The Stanley Cup playoffs on Sportsnet, presented by Instacart. The winning way to get groceries delivered. Big Board Now, presented by Bet365, will turn our attention to tomorrow evening's feature game on Hockey Night in Canada. The Edmonton Oilers dispense with Los Angeles for the fourth year in a row. Dramatic tournament events in that series. On duty, Jack Michaels, Louis DeBrusque, and Gene Principe. You can see it's at 9:30 Eastern, 7:30 Mountain Time on Sportsnet and CBC. Big Board presented by Bet365. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. Brad Marchand. 63rd penalty drawn, but that's the only good news. Toronto celebrating 20 minutes.
Closed captioning is brought to you.
Passes to Skyscanner, searching billions of prices on flights, hotels, and rental cars in seconds. And Skyscanner goes far in epic deal.
Reclaim your pathway with Roundup Advanced 5-liter ready
I'm all right.
pump and go. Control weeds on hard surfaces. Our extendable one targets weeds with maximum accuracy.
I'm all right.
In 1 to 2 days and clear your path.
Everything is fine.
At the Home Depot, we know done feels pretty great. That's why we make the doing easier.
But yeah, I don't know anything
So no matter
about who
what
we're up
project
against.
you're
I don't know.
tackling this season,
I don't
you
know
take them all and do
what we're getting into, but
whether you plan them
I
or
do
not.
know this.
The Home Depot. How do
We're elite. We are elite. It is best 2 out of 3, yes. It is. It is singles, yeah. It is indeed singles. Columbo with the space gun. Columbo, much love. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you.
More sizzle. Now that's what I call spring magic. More stars.
Never seen,
It's
yeah.
magical. It's time to get fired up.
Je ne sais pas, mon ami.
Nothing.
Much love again, Columbo. I appreciate that. Hello there. Manuela, thank you for the roses. Thank you very much. I was getting her. I do too. I do too. Moi aussi. I plead the 5th on that one. I plead the 5th.
Just feels like something out of a spy movie.
What am I even running from, right?
We will all need gummy.
Poker Face, exclusive to City TV Plus.
It's a Canadian album, yeah. Yeah. Canada Conquest again. 10K taps. Y'all are tapping. Y'all are tapping. Much love, ladies. Much love.
4 years later tells the story of
Imagine we get another goal right off the hop here.
after spending years apart. Watch
Do we have any Panthers fans in the chat here right now?
20, brought to you by
Anybody
Rogers
going for the
Canada's
Panthers?
home Of hockey. Craig Berube cautioned there's going to be lots of times in this series where not much goes the Maple Leafs' way, but pretty much everything did in that first 20 minutes. High danger chances, 5-0 in favor of Toronto. 3 important goals in building a 2-goal lead here in Game 1. Max Pacioretty, a pair of assists tonight.
All right.
Been around long enough to know what works and what doesn't.
Good.
You've noticed a few times his stick at his stall in the morning is kept inside a plastic bag. The reason he does that, if you can believe it, protect from dust buildup affecting the grip. Matthew Nyes, who sits next to him, admitted that thanks to Pacioretty, he'll rinse and wipe down his stick before a game to keep the grip sticky. Nothing.
Here we go, baby.
Chance.
Second period.
Got me thinking, who's the Ottawa
Here, Ozzy. I still can't believe you bit off the head of a bat on stage. That's fucking crazy.
Whatever works, I guess.
That's crazy.
You have a work? No, nothing like that.
Here we go.
at all. I was just happy, man, in Edmonton.
Here we go.
Well, what a first period. They shot a dip 23-11 Toronto. Sergei Bobrovsky had allowed 3 goals in the first period in the opening round. 3 goals against in the opening period of round 2. As the Panthers go to work in the Toronto zone. Marner bumps back, McCabe ahead, and it'll be tipped in by Matthews to trigger the first change.
Matthews?
30 seconds
No.
in, and they're changing quickly again as Barkov works his way into the lead zone. Trying to put a move on Riley. Circles behind the net and flips it back towards the goal. Riley on it. Up to Pacioretty. Stick got dusted off, but he got the hit to Tavares. And Tavares trying to proceed. Is spilled just inside the line. Brandon Carlo, Pacioretty. And up ahead of Louis Marina. Inside the lead zone, he'll hold, and here's a chance for Kulikov.
Good save.
Up ahead, a lead feed. Glanced off the stick of Balinskis, but blocked the intended recipient.
A sinus headache? Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that, Nikki. I hope you feel better soon. Those are terrible. They hurt. Manuela, thank you for the roses. Much love. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
On the far side, going to tie up to Chuck. Puck comes loose. And a penalty drawn here on that. Good work by the checking line of the
Ooh, baby, power play. Come on now. Come on.
Again, you talk about the tight penalties.
Let's rip one on the power play.
You're starting the second period.
Did you see that kid in the corner? Columbo, thank you for the puppy kisses. Much love, Columbo. Thank you. Popping off. Columbo. Get her done. I'm behind you. I'm definitely behind you. Much love, Columbo. It's a lot of puppy kisses.
Into the toilet, into the loop. Give it a good flush to try to get. The Leafs go to their second power play. The first abbreviated by the too many men penalty. Did generate a couple of chances. So Marner will re-rack in his own zone. You can really tell it's that shoot first mentality. That's what Craig Berube is saying. They win the draw back. It's right to the net as soon as it gets an opportunity. Keep that aggressive mode going. And as we've seen, 2-goal leads aren't safe. Barkov able to turn that over and force the Maple Leafs back out. Now the captain to work. 3 shots in the opening period for Matthews. Nylander gets it back to him. Rolled around to Nyes. Bumped there by Lundell. Kicked in by Marner. And now Tavares.
Oh my god, they can't get anything going. They can't get anything going right now. Candace and Christine, much love, ladies. Thank you.
To stay at the line there.
Hi.
And McMahon, second unit on. Marner stays out there with Ekman Larson. Down to 40 seconds remaining in the power play for Toronto. Morgan Riley's come on for Marner. Doby's in, but...
Like, what is this? What the fuck is this? Amy with the space gun. Amy, thank you, thank you. Much love. Much love. I appreciate that.
Unable to get that shot away as Barkov came back.
Times two. 2 space guns.
There of Anthony Stolar's ability to move the puck, as Jake was talking about that.
Much love, Amy. Thank you, thank you. Incredible. Incredible. Chino, hello there. Hello there, Chino. That was a weak power play. That was a weak power play. It's fine though.
Cycle back for Smith. And up ahead, Rodriguez plays at the center as Florida returns to full strength. For the late zone for 2 on the power play. There's a pass for Kachuk taken away by Lorentz. He'll turn back 3-on-2. And then glanced off the stick of Watt back in for Kachuk. And Rodriguez trying to get away from McKee. Picked up there by Watt. Here's Sam Bennett in front. And good defensive play there by Tanev. Lorenzo knifed it back into the Florida zone, and that'll start a change. Florida outscored Tampa Bay 6-5 in the second period.
Columbo with the 3 corgis. Columbo, thank you, thank you.
On Ottawa in the middle
Much love. Y'all are popping off here. Popping off.
Back to the line for Forsling. Hornquist shot blocked. Kept in at the line by Forsling. Bounced in front.
Big save.
Quick break pad from Stolar. Seth Rose will step up. In behind Nico Sturm. Tied up there by
Ref almost went down.
a skillmate in behind the leak net. Jones in the middle of it. Now, Leaks come away with the puck. Ekman Larson ahead. Nylander deflects that. Holmberg.
Oh.
Just missed. Bringing Tavares.
Woo.
Got a chance on the end boards. And that puck on the line. Covered by Bobrovsky. And they'll hold on. Boy, that one almost got...
That was close. That was close. They almost got a funny one there.
Another double deflection as Forsling does a good job of keeping it alive. There's the first time, then off the shin pad of that.
That's a big save.
Straight off the toe of Stolarz, and another aggressive pinch there. How do you take advantage of that? Spread out a little bit. This one, Tavares just wisely throws it there, but you see how Jones was falling into the net. And credit Bobrovsky there for being able to make it.
Penalty. Fuck. Christine with the whale diving. Times 2, Columbo. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Incredible. Incredible.
An opportunity again here on the power play field. An offensive zone penalty and too many men penalty. Not ones that the coach loves to see. Matthews against Barkov, a face-off win for the Maple Leafs. And a quick clear by Jake McCabe. Just the importance of face-offs. As I said, 56.6.
Hello. Hello there.
In the playoffs are the Maple Leafs, and especially on special teams are so important. That's by 4% in the opening round. Decisive against Ottawa. It'll get back to the line for the goal scorer, Jones. Across to Carter Verhaeghe. Right
Good
on
save.
the rebound. Verhaeghe gets it.
Gotta kill this penalty.
That bounced over Verhaeghe's stick. Hand of an outlet. Marner with a pirouette, and then is able to get it outside the line.
Hello there.
Got back in his own zone.
Hello there. Christine working on the gift gallery. She's popping off. Plucking away. Plucking away there.
Barkov again. Luke's got a chance to clear. Dan knocks his man down. Marner pushes it ahead. They're going to get out. And now Yardcroak. Dan thought about joining the rush. Gally Yardcroak works his way in. Buys a little time and cycles it down to get a full change.
This Squirgan scream soul, no. I got you, Chino. I got you. You're watching the game too, right on, Quincy. I did. Do you need it back? Okay.
a heavy hit. Unable to clear the zone, kicked in by Schmidt. Now it's into the slot for Rodriguez. And a Marchand shot deflects wide. Bennett side of the net. Nice without a stick. It's Marchand again. Schmidt across. Kachuk takes a long look down low. A jam play for Bennett. And Stolarz able to keep that out. Kachuk again. Bennett another jam. Benoit sends it to the boards. Penalty done. Stolarz is down.
Oh no.
He got a shin pad of Bennett as he was twice.
Oh no.
Drive and slide it around.
Amy with the space gun. Amy, much love. Thank you. Times two. 2 space guns. Holy shit. Gracias. Thank you very much, Amy. I appreciate that. And Christine with the money guns times 3. She is plucking away at the gift gallery. Colombo, much love. Much love. Oh. Oh.
Stolarz seems to be okay.
Wait, did they call a penalty on that or no?
Okay.
I missed it. I missed it. Much love, ladies. Much love. Colombo is popping off. Quincy, thank you for the TikToks.
Rogers Xfinity Internet.
Gracias. Thank you, thank you.
During Canadian summers, some things are only natural. Like a child insisting they didn't want mustard 3 seconds after asking you for mustard. These Canadian summer moments call for Maple Leaf's naturally delicious protein, using only real, simple, natural ingredients.
Manuela, thank you for the popular votes. Thank you, Manuela.
You get 2 choices in life.
Beth with the space gun as well. Beth, thank you very much.
It's the most powerful number in the world.
Incredible.
6 of them
Incredible.
in every
Thank you. Thank you.
Once you have more zeros.
Jeez. Jeez.
With 0 commission trades.
I appreciate it,
Now go
ladies.
get your zeros.
Stanley Cup playoffs are all about momentum, and so is the Tim's NHL Hockey Challenge.
Beth with the popular votes as well, Beth.
If they do,
Thank you,
you earn
thank
Tim's
you.
rewards points in the app. Keep that
Thank
streak
you,
going.
thank
Free
you.
coffee for a week.
But the ultimate prize, a VIP
green?
vacation of Prince Edward Island.
It's gotta be the
Not
hoodie.
leaderboard,
The
it's
hoodie
all
makes
yours.
him look
So
green.
don't miss a game.
Or come
and
off
don't
as
miss your
green.
chance to win.
Make your picks now in the Tim's app and keep watching the Stanley Cup playoffs only on Sportsnet.
I feel like
2 years ago, you remember that series, game 2, the rough takedown that took then rookie Matthew Nyes out of the
No.
game. And then here
That didn't do
tonight,
anything.
drawing the ire of the Toronto crowd once again with some contact.
That did nada.
His old teammate Anthony Stolarz here in the second strike. Not the first four-on sugar we've seen in these playoffs. No, obviously Ekblad's still out on this one, but how about Bennett with his new teammate, Marchand, the one that knocked him out too. There's a little bit of a history there. Brandon Carlos into the
love the Mickey hat.
second period.
It's a great hat. It's a great hat. And it's perfect for golf too. Well, I mean it is a golf hat,
For that shot of
but
Kulikov.
I love it.
And that
Fits great now.
Rogers Xfinity. Get Canada's most reliable internet.
I really like the way that Craig Berube has handed William Nylander all season long. Give him some road, challenge him at times, but this is William Nylander that just creates so much. And when he gets his legs moving like this, he's had a heck of a game to start.
Perfect for the low noggin.
Just a couple of hard
Exactly.
strikes, takes the angle, creates another
Exactly.
chance with a good hard forecheck. Last player to lead with a 3-point version.
Oh, Matthew Nyes, what a fucking tip. Come on. Come on. Was that nice? Did he tip that? Tanev.
4 goals on 14 shots against Bobrovsky. Well, again, how important is the faceoff? Matthews wins the faceoff, D to D, and it's Matthew Nyes going back. Looked like he almost touched it, but I don't think he did.
Oh, he didn't touch it.
What's the one hopper? This is a knuckleball. Just gets his stick out of the way, goes a one hop over the
Let's
pads
fucking
underneath
go.
the arm.
Come on.
That's quite a way to hit That one, it didn't have much velocity, but you can
What a
see
goal.
it was like a knuckleballer coming into a catcher.
What a goal.
Catcher not able to block that one. And just like that, it's 4-1. That's Jenna's first playoff goal in 47 games. He scored 11 seconds into overtime.
KK, is Dad at work tonight?
Canucks in the bubble.
Yeah, he's definitely.
So 4-1 as the Leafs blue line continues to be offensive in these playoffs. Now Bennett starts back. Rounded there by McMahon. And now Ekman Larson takes his man down. Play continues. It bounces on Jones. And McMahon starts back the other way. Trying to get a step on Horsley. Cutting in toward the net. And Jones comes across to help out defensively. Riley scored the 6th Leaf goal by a defenseman, and now Tanev makes it 7th for Toronto. Here in their 7th game of the postseason. McCabe at 9. Now the assists on the 4th Toronto goal.
Kathy with that space gun. Much love, Kathy. Thank you. Thank you very much. Come on, Kathy. Incredible. Goal achieved. Let's fucking go. Much love, ladies. Much love. Now we're popping off. 21K likes as well. Popping off here. Much love.
Nicola steps up with the Leafs right. Here's Yardcraft through center. Tanev. Thought about driving the lane again, but they'll trigger a change. Approaching the midway mark of this second period. Nicola back. That one bounces in, and Lundell after it against Ekman Larson. Sam Reinhart trying to center it. Ross Marina on the other side as Paul Maurice changes up his lines. Pacioretty hands it off. Tavares to Nylander. He'll swing it deep for Pacioretty. Slides to Tavares. Working against Barkov. Penalty. Against the captain of the Panthers.
Johnny T draws a penalty. Oh, baby. Hopefully they get something going on this one. Fuck.
So shortly after the goal by Tanev, the Leafs with a chance to enhance the lead on the power play.
Oh, baby.
I think I got it. What if I crashed through the window? That's genius.
From business
Excellent.
to taking.
Manuel, have a great night, and thank you again for the popular vote and everything. Much love. Mucho gracias.
During Canadian summers,
Do you have Thomas over there?
natural, like a child, insisting they didn't want mustard 3 seconds after asking you for mustard. These Canadian summer moments call for Maple's naturally delicious protein, using only real, simple, natural ingredients.
Do you have a Caitlin over there?
Hey everyone, thanks for watching Sportsnet Plus. In hockey, staying in control is critical.
And when it comes to your oral health, you also need to be in control.
That's why Colgate Total is here, helping you take charge.
Oh, Thomas is right here having crunchy snack.
Oral health issues.
Having a crunchy snack.
Cavities and gingivitis, so you're in command
This
of your
guy.
dental health.
With Colgate Total, you can make a healthy smile part of your game plan. Keep everything under control.
Just like the best players do on the ice.
And the best host, right?
All right, keep streaming hockey right here on Sportsnet Plus.
Esso has always fueled Canada's passion for hockey. In 1936, we sponsored the first NHL radio broadcast, and the 3 stars of the game were invented based on the 3 stars in our logo. By 1952, Esso's sponsorship expanded to TV. Today, as the official fuel of the NHL, Esso proudly supports all 7
Is it supposed to rain tomorrow?
Esso, dedicated to Canada's
Forever?
game for over 80 years.
Damn. That's dark. It's
2 years
sad.
ago, the Leafs scored 10 goals in the series. They have 4 in 30 minutes tonight. They want it to be different. It has looked different so far. Yeah, I mean, just the confidence coming out.
Don't jinx it.
I think so much had to do with winning in Game 6 and not
We're getting
having
rain
to
in the
deal
next 4
with another
days.
Game
Yeah.
7 and potential
I'm pretty
letdown.
sure our
I think the
forecast is
energy
looking
early on,
pretty
this is the
similar.
faster of these two teams.
Build an
And
arc.
I think the biggest thing is, I wonder here, Joseph Wall's going on. You know, I wondered about the concussion spotter, if he was ever going to be called. We saw it with John Tavares in the Ottawa overtime that cost him the 4-minute power
Oh, they're
play.
switching goalies here?
Less likely
They're
to be
switching
two
goalies?
hitters. We wondered during the break.
Putting in Wall.
Stolarz did go to the bench and was animated in conversation with Joseph Wall. There's the forearm elbow that caught him and did daze him. You know what?
I feel like he'll be back.
That's
He'll be back.
first, but his reaction of going down, you wonder if it was what triggered. He got up and seemed to be fine, but when you make that initial reaction, at times it
He'll
could
be back.
a concussion spotter, but we're getting a discussion on the Leafs bench here. We'll try to keep you in tabs. You know, I know the Leafs weren't all that pleased. Tavares was saying I was fine and felt great, wanted to get back to the power play in overtime. He wasn't allowed to. The 4-minute power play went for naught, and the Leafs ended up losing that game. Joseph Woll's in. He was a story against Florida. A couple of years ago, he came in late, helped rally the Leafs to win in Game 4. Nice cheer for the fans. Nylander, the
Fuck, they do the same thing every time getting into the zone.
The key here for the Leafs is you got a power play. Like Stolarz to me is fine.
No, I don't think he got a concussion. Like, it's just the protocol. Like, they have to check him.
So already the Leafs haven't really been happy with.
So that's what's going on now. Like, he's getting checked. I think he'll be back.
Trying to stay consistent with the way they
He'll probably.
but man, that's
He might not be back for the rest of the period, but he might come back for the third, I feel like.
Maybe he'll get a little bit of time.
Who knows? Maybe Wall will just finish out the game.
Power play. Leafs have not needed it so far tonight. Bounces in behind the net. Tavares trying to one-hand that denies, and it will get dumped.
Man, the power play has been awful tonight.
They have to make sure up, not giving up a short-handed goal. They did that twice against Ottawa. And the Panthers were proficient in that department during the regular season, including one against Toronto. You know, Wall has a chance here to try to dial his mind in, right? He's watching for at least a while as the puck is in the other end. Nice play by Matthews to get that back for the Maple Leafs. Domi whips it across. Marner with the play at the line. Goes to read it up with it. Can't clear. Marner across. Max Domi fakes, and then the shot off Jones. Nice, centered it. A great keep the line by Matthews. Domi, Tavares. Marner. Just over a half minute left. Down low. Tavares. Andy. Missed nine.
Fuck.
Hit a Florida stick. They were unable to finish it. Well, I think Bobrovsky got his stick in there just at the last second here. A little cross crease tap in almost off the stick of nine.
That almost was in. He almost got that.
Late stages of this power play, and Max Domi heads back in. That pass broken up by Lundell. He's got Marchand with him. Marchand over the line. Stops up. Kulikov trying to get it back to him, and Pacioretty will hop on that. Penalty done. Barkov back. Pacioretty wide in front. McMahon stick tied up by the always defensively reliable Alexander Barkov. One shot on the power play for the Maple Leafs. Domi. Malinskas pulls down on him. Ekman Larson to Morgan Riley. Up for McMahon. Unable to get it out. Now Verhaeghe trying to turn off the boards. Carter Verhaeghe. Nate Smith.
The passing, I know.
Pacioretty. There's Carter Verhaeghe to Barkov. And Malinskas.
Street hockey? I played so much street hockey when I was a kid.
That pass broken up by Domi.
I played goalie a lot too.
Worked it loose again. Carter Verhaeghe cycles it past Reinhart. Smith on the far side. Malinskas. Back across. Here comes the shot. Royals got his first stop with the fans. Acknowledge that. Verhaeghe in front. Then gets by the intended target in front. Back to Malinskas.
That was a good stop.
Pressure here from Florida. Verhaeghe once again.
Just street hockey.
Looking for a shooting lane. Passing it back.
I never played ice hockey.
Malinskas. Tracked by Pacioretty.
Amy, thank you for the hat and mustache. Times 4. Much love, Amy. Thank you, thank you. Lighten it up in the gift gallery. Mucho gracias. It's lightning out? It is? Oh.
Through the screen of Barkov around, and here's Verhaeghe with that in-tight little bounce, little track. That's got to feel good to feel the puck a couple of times here and get yourself dialed in.
Move the net to the side. Yeah, when a car is coming. Car! Everybody immediately stops what they're doing. Shuffles off to the side. Field hockey? Interesting. Some field hockey. The best was playing mini sticks. When you were younger, playing some mini sticks. Love that. Caitlin took a couple slap shots off the head when she was a baby. It's true. You caught some strays when you were sitting there in your high chair eating food. Yeah. The one time I took a one-handed slap shot, I hit you in the forehead and dropped in your chicken noodle soup. Well, yeah, because you were like young. I mean, you were sitting in a high chair to eat food. Yeah, it hit you square in the forehead, and then it made that like, no, it was like those foam balls, like little like foam ball, and then it went whap, right off your forehead and dropped into your soup. Poor KK, yeah, I know. Bring it back.
5:36 left, second period. Chris Tanev with another Leaf defenseman goal.
Tanev just looks so unfazed about his goal. Like he couldn't be bothered.
With Oikos Snack to Win, you could win a trip for two to the Stanley Cup Final. Enter now.
Caitlin, why won't you go to the store?
Run. He's so cute.
Caitlin.
Imagine if hockey superstar Connor McDavid had dreamed of becoming a chef instead.
Wow. Why won't you go to the store?
No matter what his ambition was, CIBC would support him all the way. With the right investment plan to make his ambition.
I'm on live.
Just like we have the right plan for all your ambitions too.
No, because that means I'd have to switch platforms, and then that's a whole process, you know? You could just hop in the car and just simply go there and be back in 3 minutes.
You could win premium
Huh?
tickets for 4 to 3 Blue
What'd
Jays
you
home
say?
games. Get decked out with a merch prize
Wow.
pack. And enjoy a 3-night stay with spending money. Plus, an exclusive meet and greet with George Springer. Talk about a grand slam. To enter it for
Here,
complete
Caitlin,
contest
catch.
rules, head to bluejays.com
I have a toy for you.
Grand Slam contest.
You ready?
Every game.
It's a hard toy though, so you better catch it or it's gonna hurt if it hits
Like the
you.
Leafs and the Panthers 2 years ago, the Oilers and the Golden Knights.
Are you grabbing a pillow for defense? I won't throw it because I might hit Ma, and then that would be bad.
7:30 Mountain on Sportsnet and CBC.
Trying to give her Annabelle
Worth
again.
noting, there was a new rule this year, Chris and Frank, that if a goalie was pulled mandatory
I
by
don't want
the league,
Annabelle
aka
anymore.
a spotter, the replacement, Joseph Wall in this case,
I don't want it.
a warm-up. He was not given one here. Still don't have an update from the Leafs officially, but an interesting note to add.
Yeah, that adds to the intrigue. The Leafs are going on a power play. I wonder if they just decided that they didn't need Joseph Wool to have a warm-up, or well, we'll see. We did show you evidence that at least immediately following the contact from Bennett that Stolars seemed to be okay. But we will continue to monitor that. Otherwise, we may have another E-Buck situation. Riley, up the hit, over it. Bounces to Tavares. Here's Tavares.
Big kick save.
got a piece of that to deflect it out. Boy, again, that puck is following William Nylander around, isn't it? It's just a turnover in the neutral zone. And
My brother used to tell me he was going to lock me in the basement.
The Maple Leafs, they've been able to stretch out the middle of the ice.
Did he ever actually do it?
Like that one, and that's a sharp save there by Bobrovsky as that was labeled.
Off
Hit
the stick.
top of his stick, knocked it right out of his hand. And kept
Off
that
the
one
stick.
on the net for Nylander's third of the night. Bruce Leafs record multi-goal games in the playoffs since Wendell Clark back in '94. Carter Verhaeghe allowed to walk in and roll. Square to the shooter. Makes another key stop.
Stacy, thank you for the poutine.
It's part of the most difficult
Thank you, thank you.
the Black Aces,
I appreciate that.
extras, or you're out of the lineup,
Once
but
he
as a
didn't realize my
backup
dad
goaltender,
was home.
you never
Busted.
know if the situation
Oh,
will
shit.
lend itself. And for Wall there, great positioning. He's out aggressively at the top of his crease and made that one look easy as he stood tall. How good was he coming in against Boston last year? A quick 8-6 goals against average in 2 wins. But then unfortunately, couldn't play game 7. Injured in the dying seconds of game 6.
Oh, attaboy, Nice. He's. Woo!
And he drifted that wide. What a
That was a play.
Matthews after a
Nice is a big boy. Figured you were hungry.
Just over 4 minutes remaining here in the second period. Puck comes back to Forsling. His shot got through. Ricochet to the corner and Tanev got it along with McCabe. McCabe flipped it ahead to center. Matthews finds it and gets it deep to get a change. Boy, Matthews' eyes must have been the size of manhole covers. I mean, not expecting any kind of an offensive play, and Nice makes a heck of a move in the corner and dishes one right out to the slot. As Matthews tried to put that through the net. Yeah, but he ever. Meliskus across, fans getting off Bobrovsky a little bit.
Oh, he didn't get it out.
Reels it back in, shot hit a skate. It's played back to McMahon. Romy after in the corner against Schmidt. Cycles into Holmberg. Worked on by Meliskus, but Holmberg stays with it. Meliskus takes it away. Schmidt bumps it to the corner. Good stick by Ekman Larson to hold it in, and now Bennett's out. He's got Schmidt driving the lane.
Candace, that would be nice. That would be nice.
Kicks it back. Rodriguez coming to the point. That shot through. Going to call offside at the line. Boy, the story of this game has been the Leafs' fortune. It's given the Florida defense all kinds of trouble. It's created goal already. And here's against Jones. Just absolutely bulldozes him down. Had his head up the whole time. And watch, you're right.
Oh, you just rocked him.
On this one. And just up and over. Going for top corner under the bar. Just an excellent forecheck that separates Jones from the puck. And that's a play. You know, sometimes you don't think that Matthew Nice is that big. There's a great example of him winning that battle. Third goalie will be Dennis Silverby, and it is necessary tonight. That's ready with another huge hit there. Holmqvist now, Sturm, and just with Holmqvist trying to put back in front. Sturm covered well there by Carlo. Out comes Nylander. Morgan Riley. Flipping into Nylander's corner. Locked away and out to
It's
center.
4-1, yeah.
Back to McCabe. Building's pumping here tonight. With just over 2 minutes to go in period number 2. McCabe's pass knocked down. Ricocheted across towards Lawrence and Lott. And now recovered
What the
by
fuck?
Barkov. For Mikula. Gabe trying to punch that away. Reinhardt to the near side, and here comes Verhaeghe. He overskates him, and the Leafs will clear. Barkov checked by Yarncroke. Tanev along the board.
Fucking spider just came down out of nowhere, scared the fuck out of me.
got loose. Lundell.
In my wallet?
Hollywood and Boone Leaf returned to
Did Matthews or Tavares score? No, I don't think either of them have scored.
Well, Britain's top amateur makers stepped into the tent and put their baking skills to the test.
No way.
Free on CBC Gym.
We've seen a lot of big
That time you and
hits
BG
from
flew.
Max Pacioretty here. Kulikov tries to get a little bit
Oh, that's a big hit there. I missed that. I worked with a nurse who would do that. No way.
Pacioretty had 7 hits.
Did she actually ever have good luck?
Series winning goal on Thursday in Ottawa. Here's Nico Mikula, walked by Tanev. Here's Tanev, worked past the lot. Mikula standing up, trying to keep it in the Toronto zone. Bennett for Kachuk. Critical final 40 seconds here. Leafs trying to protect a 3-goal lead into the intermission. Kept alive, goal at the line, and a shot blocked by Tanev in front. Nice couldn't reach it. Tanev does. And outlet the Carter gets rid of it to the Florida line.
That's a 2-minute shift for Tanev there. He's been stuck out. He makes 2 excellent plays. A big block and a clear.
And now digging back in. Holmberg cutting to the net.
Oh my god, he got fucking rocked. Oh, holy shit. She played the lotto a lot? Not really. Fuck.
Riley will try and keep it there. Riley towards the check. And the horn
What?
sounds. And we're
Yeah, Ma says I should start playing the lotto.
on round 2.
Well, responding to the big hits, you saw the Pacioretty one. How about Holmberg?
Holy shit, he got rocked.
No fear at all as he drives. There's Joseph Wall saying, yeah, I'm okay. And watch the hit by Kulikov here. Just an excellent aggressive play. He absolutely gets steamrolled, but pops right back up.
Oh, he got steamrolled for sure. Holy shit. The lotteries have been high again. Someone check on him. Yeah, fuck. That guy might be. He's gonna be hurting.
With his first of the playoffs, Jake McCabe and Matthew Nyes assisting on the goal at 7:50 of the second period. 4-1 Toronto, 3-2. We get set for our second intermission. Ron McLean, Kelly Rudy, Kevin Bieksa, Elliot Friedman, and special guest, Jake Allen.
Alright. Good period though. 1 goal. Up 3. If we get another goal, I'll feel more confident. But a 3-goal lead, I'm still not confident. Fully. Ogdog, thank you for the Dizzy Bird. Thank you. And Amy with the hearts ×3. Amy, much love. Thank you, ladies. Ogdog and Amy. Thank you. Not with the Leafs, I know. Unfortunately. Belief this year.
Why not? Yeah.
I'm hoping.
Wondering
That'd be
if Ozempic
crazy.
is right for you? Just ask your doctor. Or
That
visit
would be
ozempic.ca.
crazy. Chino, thank you for the hand
During
hearts.
Canadian summers,
4
some
hand
things are
hearts from
unnatural,
Chino and
like a
Colombo.
child insisting
Chino
they
and
take
Colombo,
Monster
much love,
3
ladies.
seconds after
Both of
asking
you, thank
for
you,
mustard.
thank you.
For shirts to double as napkins.
Thank you,
And feeding
thank
the
you.
neighbor kid, whose name you still don't know.
Incredible, ladies.
Canadian
Incredible. Jenny, hello there.
These Canadian
Gift
summer
gallery
moments
coming along, it
offer
is.
Maple Leaf's naturally
Plucking
delicious
away.
protein, using only real, simple,
Plucking
natural
away.
ingredients.
Hello there. Hello there. Your fan club has completed the second stage of the club quest. Club Power has been unlocked for all fans to send and celebrate.
Places to go.
Club Power?
And stories to tell.
What is Club Power? I didn't even know there was club quests. How's the game going? Good so far. Leafs are winning 4-1.
9 out of 10 Tucsons sold in the last decade still on the road.
Asha with the club cheers and the club power.
Wally, you know how much I love pizza. This
Thank you,
is a
thank
regular
you.
large
Is
pizza.
club power
That
like Wonder
is
Twin
pizza
Power?
roll
I don't
from
know.
Riley Big Pizza.
Wendy, thank you for the popular
And it tastes
vote
the best,
as
too.
well. Much love,
Order
ladies. And
pizza go
Stacy as well. Thank you, thank you. And Beth. Thank you. And Jenny. And Beth again. Much love, ladies. Much love. Thank you, thank you. Jenny with 10 finger hearts. And Ogdog as well. Incredible. Incredible.
When pain shows up,
Columbo with the
Tylenol is
devoted
on
heart.
your team. It's like making
Columbo,
a kid and having
much
your back.
love. Thank you
Even when your
very
back doesn't have
much.
your back. Tylenol Extra Strength. Your
Much
pain relief MVP.
love. I appreciate that. What the fuck? I hate this puzzle shit you gotta do. Commercial break in progress.
This second intermission brought to you by Roger.
A few extra now. There are a few extra. Beth with the donuts as well. Beth, much love. Thank you, thank you. They're they're starting to keep it fresh.
A lot of celebrating at Maple Leaf Square tonight in Toronto. Florida had held Toronto to 2 or fewer goals in 13 of the last 15, but you see the score. Ellie, let's get to the Joseph Woll story.
Well, this is one of the biggest storylines of the game right now. In addition to Toronto's lead, it's what happened with Stolarz in goal and Woll coming in. Now, Stolarz has taken a couple of plays off the head tonight. Remember, in the first period, he took a shot off the mask, and then here is the big one.
Do you want anything
Sandbag
from?
making the
Oh yeah.
with the elbow on that play. Now,
what do I
we'll get
want from the
everybody's
store?
opinion on this in a second.
Ma, what's a good
The key
idea?
is that Stolarz stays in the game. There's a commercial break right after this.
What's a
And
good
he
idea?
talks to Joseph Woll on the bench. But remember, with Montembeault
Goodness
and Dovish
gracious.
in Montreal, when Montembeault warned Dovish he wasn't feeling great,
Surprise
Dovish
me.
goes into the hallway. That doesn't happen
Please?
here. So
Okay,
it doesn't
fine.
look
Maybe
like
a vitamin
Stolarz
water.
warns Woll that there's a problem. And
The white
as a matter of fact,
vitamin
Stolarz
water?
stays in the game for almost 10 more minutes of real time
The
before
white
we do
vitamin
another
water?
commercial break, and then Woll comes out after.
Oh, here
Now,
we're just getting
it
this.
looks like he was
And maybe
sick over at the bench. There's a bucket that comes out here. So that's the situation. I don't want to jump to any conclusions, but that was just a shot that they found here.
I don't know. That's kind of
Stolarz leaves the
that's all I
game.
want really.
We don't believe the concussion spotter pulled him because 10 minutes of real time had passed.
Aren't you an
but
artist?
That's what we saw, and they just found that
Nice.
shot moments ago.
Was that after the 10 minutes, Brian? Did
Crispers?
this happen after the 10 minutes?
I'm not really feeling anything right now, to be honest
Yes,
with you.
yes. It was after the 10 minutes.
So there. That
Yeah, out of game action.
That makes
Not
sense.
really feeling
So
anything.
that's what we were just saying.
And Brian, if you could get the shot.
And that's right before Woll came in. That's the shot.
Should also grab the slap shot in the, or wrister in the head in the first period because obviously multiple
Nachos.
shots to the head can result in concussion.
Absolutely,
The
you're
second
right.
one being
And an upset stomach if you get a concussion.
So Jake, let's get your take on all this.
Yeah, obviously.
You want
wanna see
ice
that get
cream,
hurt,
eh?
Especially a fellow goalie like Stolarz, who's been playing so well for them. But obviously, Bennett's doing his job
Hickory
driving onto the
sticks.
net.
Oh,
I
hickory
mean,
sticks are fantastic.
Sort of, you know what it's like when you take a hit and you're not expecting it. You're sort of on the blind side from the side of the head. You get that whiplash. Obviously, you can see that, you know, he was feeling okay, tried to battle through it, and obviously we see the result of it.
So I've been pulled by the spotter before in the playoffs, Jake, for getting hit in the
You're
head.
eating
by Sam Bennett
strawberries
by
and
coincidence.
chocolate
Does
hummus?
this happen to
What
you
the
before
fuck?
where you've been pulled by a spotter?
Chocolate
Yeah,
hummus.
Twice, actually. I was one of the first goalies in the league, but generally it happened to me in Dallas. So basically I played for another about 12 seconds, and then the horn blew in the game. So they signaled that I had to get out of the net. Obviously that wasn't the case here. And obviously we saw
Cinco
what
de
happened
Mayo.
bench there, but
Happy
it's happened to me
Cinco de
twice.
Mayo.
Usually it was in 12 to 30 seconds.
I had some tacos today.
Anything else longer?
Taco Bell.
There's one other thing long. We won't get there.
What is that conversation like when you go to like Wall in this case? What does Stolarz say? Does he say get
Un
ready?
momento.
Or
I'll be right back.
or-
Un momento, por favor.
Yeah, I mean, by the looks of it, it just said, you know, I'm sure Wall was asking, how you feeling? You doing okay? It looked like Stolarz was going to battle through it like he tried to do. I mean, he probably gave him the nod and said, hey, maybe be ready. I'm going to try this out. Obviously, it didn't work out for him. Wall came in. I thought he was great. He made 4 exceptional stops, got right into it.
And if you're backing up and your guy says, I think I'm okay, I'll battle through, how does your brain work? Like, mine would have been ramping up already. Like, I have to think as though I'm going back in there.
100%. You got to start at that point. You honestly have to expect the worst.
Yes.
You can't take your foot off the gas there. You're starting to get your mind going.
Yeah.
Maybe you're getting your feet. There's not much room in those benches in Toronto, but you got to get the body going.
For a guy who's had a few concussions, I don't know if you guys can tell, but like back then, like there was no spotter, and you could play through some of them, right?
Yeah.
But I had never had a concussion that I played through that was puking. When you're puking like that, that's the time. They did the right thing. They said, hey, I don't even know if Stolarz wanted to leave, but somebody's like, you're done. Like
I
that's,
had one
that's
like
serious.
that. And that was
you can't play
awful.
through that.
No, you cannot play.
I think we should also just mention that now with Stolarz being hurt and the fact that there was the contact, does the Department of Player Safety come involved? Would Bennett face any league discipline?
You know, that's the other thing. Obviously, Ekblad's out tonight. You had Artem Zub caught Tavares with an elbow. There have been a lot of other hits. We'll get to hits in just a second. Let's look at a couple of the Wool saves to back up your point, Jake, and you can just touch on what you see with this.
Yeah, I thought he came in obviously in a tough situation, did an incredible job. I know he only had real four shots, but at the same time, all his saves, he was tracking the puck, he was on top of it, pucks were sticking to him. He looked like he's played all game and all playoffs, and it's not an easy spot to be in, so great start for him.
Wool, by the way, has been excellent in the playoffs in the past. Remember a couple years ago when they played Florida, he came in the middle of that series. He was good. Last year against Boston, he was very good and was hurt before Game 7, couldn't play. But his playoff numbers, as you see there, have been excellent.
Not under these circumstances, Kev, but you wanted to see Wall anyways, right?
I did. I just think they're going to need 2 goalies if they're going to go deep, and this just gives them a reason. Obviously not under these circumstances, but what a benefit for the Leafs if Stolarz can be fine after this game, and you get a game in for Wall to feel comfortable.
Pacioretty, a presence again. Lots of big hits.
Yes, lots of big hits, and the Leafs are handling it the right way. They're obviously prepared for this because we know Florida's the top hitting team in the playoffs, but they're dishing it out and they're taking it. And Nye is on the forecheck. This is the guy, Kel, you mentioned, plays the most out of anyone in this series. So that's the guy you want to finish. McCabe, Pacioretty with the big hit there on Sturm. We know Pacioretty earlier. Boom, Holmberg taking a big hit right there. But that was at the end of the period. And then after a big hit, usually you see some sort of retaliation. But as you can see the Leafs here, Holmberg takes another one, but there's nothing. So Tkachuk's trying to get a little bit of a scrum going, maybe a little bit of momentum in the period. The Leafs are just skating away. They're like, hey, whistle to whistle, we'll battle you, but we're not getting involved in all that stuff. That's Tkachuk, that's Bennett, that's Marchand's game.
Just want to mention, too, Hildeby was the 3rd goalie who traveled to Ottawa with the Maple Leafs in the 1st round.
Good, that's a good point. Ryan Daisy, Ryan Gibbons, incidentally, the 2 linesmen. A little skirmish at the end of the period, and they'll need to be on guard as we go to our intermission coverage from Toronto on hockey.
Imagine being in like a Game 7 situation.
This second
And you had to call
brought to you by Rogers Xfinity.
the emergency goalie
Game-changing
in.
internet on Canada's most
Thomas.
reliable internet.
To marker.
Is that my new marker?
Bracket got busted.
Is
in
it
round
pink?
one.
Yeah. Yep. Caitlin brought it over here. I know. Mamma mia. Alright, we need a good closing period here. A good closer.
If we plan it, we will win. Also, a Coors Light Wings combo is only $19.99. It's a great deal.
You're an elite talent, always ready to shine. You can visualize greatness because you're built different. Kathy. You too, Alex. Get a full view of your business all in one place with Intuit.
Did they just call me out? Did you hear that?
I worry about my rivets.
Did you just hear that? Did they say my name? Okay. What the fuck? It's bullshit. Why are they calling me out? I didn't even hear what they said, I just heard my name. I paid them. Yeah. Damn. Damn, Alicia. Going to
Looking
extreme
for the
lengths.
funniest evening out with great food and drink? Yuck Yucks, Canada's national comedy clubs are for you. Yuck Yucks, uncensored stand-up comedy with locations coast to coast. Yuck Yucks, where the greats got their start, like Jim Carrey, Howie Mandel, Norm Macdonald, Russell Peters, and many more. Yuck Yucks. For tickets and show info, visit yuckyucks.com.
What do you mean? The video was crazy. Wait, the video of what? Of what?
The best place to buy a used car. Period.
Thomas.
With complete transparency. We're a full-service dealership. Carson experts doing it the Carson experts.
2 small potatoes? No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Lady Gaga played a free concert in front of 2 million people. What the fuck? Where?
Sometimes
Judas
it pays to be a
Priest.
Bad fan. Every game is your
That's
game.
fucked.
You bet with Sports Interaction.
That's
Top Chef
fucked.
heads north.
Welcome to Toronto. They're here to fight for over $500,000.
Top Chef, all new.
What the fuck?
Stanley Cup playoffs on Sportsnet, presented by Instacart. Groceries that
4-1 for the Leafs.
Tomorrow
I know.
evening, it's
Good
a
start.
twin bill for us in round 2 as we start our coverage at Sportsnet 70T with Washington hosting Carolina. We'll have a Hockey Central show to tee up the Oilers at Vegas. That's at 9 Eastern, 7 Mountain on Sportsnet West and 360. And then the Oilers Golden Knights game, 9:30 Eastern, 7:30 Mountain on both Sportsnet and CBC. That's all tomorrow night. Again, just to go back to the Stolarz injury situation tonight, that was the shot in the first period that first rocked Stolarz, Sam Reinhart with the wicked wrister. Then, of course, the Sam Benedel goal later on.
What, Alicia? What the fuck?
Where the story is, we go to the third.
What the fuck?
Craig and Kyle.
I've never heard that as a chirp before.
Introducing Rogers Xfinity.
I've never heard that as a chirp.
With Oikos Snack to Win, you could win a trip for 2 to the Stanley Cup Final. Enter now.
What the fuck?
Every day we wake up with one thing in mind. To give our all and achieve our goals, because every day is game day. Stay on
I
top
don't
of our
know.
game At all times.
I've never heard that before. Ever. That was a first.
Looking for the funniest evening out with great food and drink? Yuck Yucks, Canada's national comedy
Yuck
clubs are
Yucks.
for you. Yuck Yucks, uncensored stand-up comedy with locations coast to coast. Yuck Yucks, where the greats got their start, like Jim Carrey, Howie Mandel, Norm Macdonald, Russell Peters, and many more. Yuck Yucks.
I was
For tickets and
rocking
show
my
info,
mind.
visit yuckyucks.com.
When pain shows up, Tylenol is on your team. It's like Nathan McKinnon having your back, even when your back doesn't have your back. Tylenol Extra Strength, your pain relief MVP.
It's time to kickstart spring at TSC. Discover top brands to live it up outdoors. Shop gardening tools, patio lights, furniture, and more. And split purchases into 6 interest-free easy pay payments.
Wait, what? Who are you talking about? What?
Fun. Go on a camping adventure with
Popular
Weber.
10, let's
Break out your
go.
playlist with Bose. And
Let's
show
go.
everyone why you're the
Incredible.
grill master
You don't
with
want
Weber.
to have who on your
Make the
back?
most of spring. Shop now at tsc.ca. Exciting offers every day.
I'm lost too.
Our backstory? It's a long one.
You lost me with that one.
This is my job. G'day, I'm Steve Earle. This is what we've been looking for.
They were talking about McKinnon having your back. Oh. Oh. I was tuned out of that. I didn't. I couldn't hear what was going on the screen.
You have 45 minutes to crush it.
Tomorrow night, the other Eastern
time?
Conference second round series matchup from Washington.
What are you playing with? That's a funny sound. If you were to guess, if you were to take a guess, what do you think it is?
That's after 40, brought to you by Rogers, Canada's home of hockey. Mike Kelly of Sportlogic pointed out today that the Florida Panthers best at winning puck battles in the early going of these playoffs. It's gone completely the other way tonight in Toronto.
Straw,
Ray
comb,
pointed out the effective forecheck that's been
plastic
a
crinkle
why
tube.
they built their lead to 3 with 20 minutes
It's
to
that
play.
green
You
fidget
saw the
toy.
images our studio showed you during the intermission. No surprise that we saw Joseph Woll lead the Leafs out here to begin this third period. Still haven't
It is
got
indeed.
an official update from the Maple Leafs, but Elliott mentioned it is confirmed. Dennis Hildeby is the third goaltender listed on the Leafs roster for tonight.
It's the legs of
And
it.
this is Joseph first action in the Toronto net in 18 days. He played
Yep.
the final regular season.
Yep, we never named him. That's true. We did never.
Three games.
He doesn't have a name.
Stopped 90 of 96, so
What should we name him? We're back.
9.93
We're back.
save percentage over that stretch. But by then, Stolarz had claimed the starting role at the outset of the postseason. But as the guys
Ollie?
it always
I like
looked
that.
they were
Ollie
gonna
the
be
octopus.
focused. Now that has
String
been
bean.
confirmed. We're told that Stolarz
Could
remains
be his
under
middle name.
evaluation and
Ollie String Bean the octopus. Oh, that took a funny bounce.
That hit the traffic in front, ricochets to the boards. The Leafs are cleared. Trigger, you're expecting a Florida push here in the third.
Well, you know that you're down by 3, so you know Florida will take some chances. Expect the D to jump up there, but look at how all game. That's an opportunity for Toronto to maybe try to take advantage of an over-aggressive forecheck and open up some ice the other way.
Here's Riley leading the rush again.
Ooh.
And just missed. Morgan Riley's been a
Riley's getting up there. He's getting up there.
Defensively. Top hitting team during the regular season. And the most per game in hits in the playoffs.
Are you on your phone, Ma? Can you call KK? She tried to call
The
me.
team that's hitting is chasing. That's not always the case with Florida.
The irony is, in the series 2 years ago, the Leafs actually out-hit the Florida Panthers.
In that case, they probably were chasing
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Why'd you say damn?
Surprisingly, does have a- there's a tip score.
That's why you said damn. Fuck.
And Florida within 2.
Well, there's
That's why you said
You're
damn.
taking some chances, so you jump off ice. This is quite a pass that Ristolainen out of the defensive zone. Everybody's back in a pretty good position, but what a play there by Sean Jayden. Jumps it around and Lundell. Just a one hand there by Ristolainen. Lundell puts it to an area, and this is one
Fuck.
for Wall, just sliding across to his right. Couldn't quite get the elbow up quick enough. And then if you're Paul Maurice, I'm sure the discussion is that you've got a goaltender who's been sitting waiting there. Dennis Hildeby not looking like he wants to be a part of this. But it's a tough task. I think the
That guy looks scared shitless on the bench. I hope he doesn't get put in. Fuck.
discussion for Paul Maurice is you got to have a
Oh my God.
shot period here and force Wall to get himself into this game.
Scored in the third period, 8-6 by Ottawa in the opening round. Here's McMahon looking to get it back. Morgan Riley fires it wide. Riley was the answer earlier on the first Florida goal, because he replied 19 seconds later. Goldberg kicks it back to Riley. 2 minutes into the third period. Domi able to stay onside, trying to get that through to Goldberg. Domi follows up. Here's Max Domi. Watched by Schmidt, cycles for McMahon. Put it toward the net. McMahon battling again with Valencius. Picked up by Schmidt. So Louis Arena, who was the hero in the clinching game against Tampa. Stern puts it in front. That's knocked away by Matthews. Louis Arena actually set a Florida record with a goal and 3 assists in that clinching game in Tampa. First Panther to score 4 in a row. Here's a chance in front. Wall down and made the stop. Worsley. Leafs will have to try and back down the hatches here. As Matthews feet to the head. Marner sliding it through. Nice to the attack. And again, against that goes in front. And Marner just missed on the redirect as Forsling tied him up. Markov rolls it back. Ekman Larsson taken out by Verhaeghe. First shot for Carter Verhaeghe. He scored 3 against the Leafs 2 years ago.
16 to play. 17.
That's an icing call against Toronto.
So for Paul Maurice, when you're down by 3, you put 5 minutes on the board.
35K likes. Y'all are tapping away. Tapping away. Much love, ladies.
Period has been Bobrovsky's best. He's been able to batten down the hatches. They were outscoring teams 7-3 coming into this third period. Now they've made it 8. And you know that a push is coming now. And for the Leafs, they got to settle things down, make some plays under pressure, get the puck in the offensive zone, and you know that a push is going to continue to come.
Back in his own zone.
He will not return. Fuck.
And into the zone is back to Tkachuk. His shot was tipped up by Rodriguez. Laid away by
Hopefully he doesn't have a concussion.
And Bennett back in his own zone.
We really haven't seen this pace from Florida yet in this game. It looks like a bit of a different team. There's a lot more jump and determination here in the third.
Dialing it up and trying to match the speed that we saw from Toronto through the opening 40 minutes. Rodriguez says hold on as they'll idle until the change is complete. Marchand back on the ice. He gets an assist on that second goal by Florida. Into the zone comes Lundell. Here's Lundell off the side of the game.
No, don't say WTF. Don't say that. Don't say that. Oh my god.
It was Polinskis, and it's a 1-goal game, and only 4.
Marchand's line again.
Wow, just a very different looking team, a more determined team.
I told you, 3-goal lead's not safe with the Leafs.
Gets his first in 23, and he made it look like he's done it before. Here's the first chance, a little direction, everything to the front of the net early on. Brad Marchand does a nice job of keeping this play alive, and this is one for Joseph Woll. No screen in front. He just goes down. His timing here, he's down on his knees already, and that one just flashes right over. You know that this
come on.
Experience. They've done this before.
Come on.
They've been part of this before, and Craig Berube calls a timeout, and wisely so. You knew it was going to come, but it's different trying to deal with it when it does.
Fuck. Why do they have to do this? Like, just fuck.
Take the first 5 minutes. You can get one in the first 5. You're back.
It's 4-3 now.
You get one in the second 5. Now you got yourself a game, and you take your chance.
Fuck.
Been able to get
it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Just look at the faces. You know
it's
the
fine.
difference in a Toronto team that, as you said, had the speed, had the intensity early on, carried the play. Now they're back on their heels.
It's fine.
2 minutes, 49 seconds apart. Westarinen and then Polinskis.
That's gonna wake him up. That second goal right there, that's gonna wake him up.
Back out comes Matthews with Nyes and Marner off the time.
Watch, they're gonna come out firing now.
Craig Berube. Up ahead it goes, and here's Sam Reinhart in. He got blocked by McCabe, played it across the goal post. Matthews got it, kept in at the line, and that seals high and out.
It's all fine. Christine, much love. Thank you, Christine.
Find a game, maybe even a series. You've been in complete control, and the hard part is trying to get that confidence and that energy back that you had just what?
He's not going to return. He's not returning. I hope he doesn't have a concussion. I hope he's not concussed. That's not good.
Bennett against Tavares. On the face-off in the Leaf zone. Rodriguez tries to center it. Knocked out by Tavares. Tied up there, and a penalty is called as Bennett had the hold on Tavares.
Okay, power play. Power play. Let's fucking get something going on this power play.
knew that pressure was going to come. And overzealous into the hands. A bouncing puck, so he can't get control. But you can see once you get that stick across, get it into the arm area, and the arm's going to.
We need a goal. We need a goal.
You talk about a big power play, Chris. This is one. What a difference in this game.
They get a goal here, and that's like.
Power play can take control here.
That'd be big.
We're 0 for 3.
Beth, I don't know. He'd miss a couple games for sure, though.
Game 6 against Ottawa. Tavares kicked out, so Matthews to do the honors. And he'll win it right back. Marner trying to get it through and off the stick and onto the screen.
No, that's it's Ollie. The fidget toy. Bianca, hello there. You as well. Much love. Football was 2 weeks at least. Hockey would probably be at least 2 weeks too, I would think.
Here, the mindset for Marner there is just throw it to the net, try to get outman in front.
And Florida 19 of 21 on the kill so far in the postseason. Another face-off win. Tavares after it in the corner. And only swept out by Florida.
You don't think Florida knew that? Look at how aggressive they were there. Jones just attacked the side there to make sure he got in and forced the turnover.
Oh, what the fuck? What is going on? Get something going on the power play. Fuck. They haven't done shit.
88. Couple of goals in the game for Nylander. Nyes will flick it in. Nylander after it against Borsley. Nyes will come up with a puck. Back to Marner. Nylander. Mitch Marner midpoint. Nylander takes a long look.
Shoot it. Shoot it. Shoot it.
For Florida. Looking for a shooting lane. Matthews trying to find it. Marner down low. Tavares stopped by Bobrovsky. Louis Arena off the boards and kept in by Matthews. Good keep at the line. They're still alive here. Off a skate that goes to Marner. Nice parks in front. Matthews up top. His shot goes wide. Off Sturm, who lost his stick. He gets another one from the bench. Marner behind the net. Nice. Looks across. It's
shoot! Fuck!
Watched up top there by Louis Arena aggressively. Marner again. That stick's lying in the slot. Nylander down low. Nice. He'll sidestep Jones. Look to center. Now Bobrovsky dropped his stick. Florida clear.
What a break there. Jones had a left-handed stick as a right-handed shot as Sturm did the good job of giving his defenseman his stick and then walk one from the bench and just dodged the bullet there, did the Florida defense.
Penalty done. Bennett back out. Here's Pacioretty back in. Around it comes. Kulikov up the boards. Riley trying to hold his own and Sam Bennett out of the box. Sends it ahead. Mikola's in. Reinhardt in front. Bennett's got a chance. And Wall. Rebound. Two stops by Wall. It's Mikola.
Really?
And one stopped in front. Ekman Larson along the boards tied up. Bennett. Mikola. That's sent wide.
They're just taking shots. See, like the Leafs wait so long.
Debris at the other end. I thought for a minute he thought there might have been a penalty coming up and looked like he was going to the bench. There's Barkov trying to center it. Leafs backed up again. McMahon there. Trying to work it loose. Reinhardt's got it. Sam Reinhardt. Barkov rolling it on. And McMahon will pick that up to the corner and work it ahead. Pacioretty looking to get to the red line and does to drop it down on the Florida zone.
Florida looks like a different team now than the one in the first two periods. They looked at the way the Maple Leafs were attacking and taking control of the game.
Past 8 minutes of the third. Couple of Florida goals.
What the fuck was that?
Turnover here. One shot hit away. Nate Smith sends it wide. Another chance for the Panthers. Here's Marchand. Gloved and held by Wall. Leafs clinging. Now
I don't like this. I don't like this right now.
Chance for Sam Bennett to tie it.
I do not like it.
How much time? Welcome to this year's Chip.
I don't know yet. I'll tell you when it comes back on.
I recommend switching to Cascade Platinum Plus. These new pods have the grease-fighting power of Dawn, easily removing up to 100% of tough stuck-on foods. Love it or your money back.
Stressful. I know.
What if I crash through the window? That's genius.
From business
Excellent.
to taking care of business, Rogers Xfinity Internet changes everything.
Skip 60 seconds to score is here, and it's officially clock watching time. You can win $25 on Skip. Just place an order and pick a game. Get your 60 seconds. If either team scores in your minute, you win too. The TD Grand Slam contest is back. Here's what's up for grabs this season. You could win premium tickets for 4 to 3 Blue Jays home games. Get decked out with a merch prize pack. And enjoy a 3-night hotel stay with spending money. Plus, an exclusive meet and greet with George Springer. Talk about a grand slam. To enter and for complete contest rules, head to bluejays.com/TD Grand Slam Contest.
Jody, thank you. Thank you. Gracias.
Brad Marchand said recently belief is a dangerous thing, and if the Panthers have made their
It was
comeback
from
in this
Amy.
period, Marchand's been a part of it. A pair of assists, first on Luosterainen, and then Bulinskis making this a one-goal game. Marchand, Elliott mentioned in the pregame show how effective he has been to history with the Toronto Maple Leafs. 31 points in 29 career games in the playoffs, 89 total regular season and playoffs for his career. He's got his fingerprints over another matchup against Toronto in the playoffs, Chris. Zito anxiously looking on. 58 points in 59 games in the regular season for Marchand against Toronto. As it's fired across, Nylander after it.
Good boy, Nylander.
And the Leafs have an off-game rush. William Nylander, Morgan Riley across. Missed Pacioretty with that pass. Riley gets it back.
Oh, that was a good.
Hit by Pacioretty. Trying to center again against Jones. Got it to Tavares. Got Tavares. Off the inboards. Tracked by Luostarinen.
Oh, the fuck happened there?
Pacioretty. Pacioretty on it. Back to Carlo. Riley. Deep Tavares. Pacioretty heading off. Centered. Nobody there. Off the bench. Corner.
Oh, that was a little bouncer.
Right on goal. Lundell with it. He was challenged there by Matthews. And now Matthews.
Attaboy, Matthews.
Off the Matthews.
Woo!
And it's struck away by Bobrovsky on a hot shot.
That was a good steal.
Play by Matthews. Benoit back into his own zone. Knocked the stick out of the hands of Verhaeghe. Up to Matthews, who slides it in. And Barkov will take over. That one off
With
the
my
Verhaeghe,
aunt, wait,
into
what?
the Leaf zone. Fired around the boards, dives after it. Matthews can't catch up to that. Barkov got there first. Here's Sam Reinhart. And that one deflecting over the glass into the seats.
Oh, just a great play by Nylander again in the defensive zone. Chips it past his D-man. Got a 2-on-1, but good back pressure by Luostarinen. And then a stick there by Jones. Doesn't allow that one to get to Pacioretty. And here, just the timing of Matthews again. Lundell thinks he's got all kinds of time, but Brodsky able to lift that shoulder. And
There's 10 minutes left, Ma.
Get a piece of that one off the nice strip of the
10 minutes.
and a good chance on goal.
No, I'm okay. Thank you, though.
And up to 144 career Stanley Cup playoff points. Mikkola took Yarncrook into the corner there, took the helmet off him, and they're going to call him as he rode Yarncrook into the turnbuckle.
Oh, they called a penalty. Oh, fuck.
Another power play chance. Just past the 10-minute mark of the third.
I know, it's wild, eh? It's not like me.
Set to win. You could win a trip for 2 to the Stanley Cup Final.
Not
Enter
like
now.
me.
The Stanley Cup playoffs are all about momentum, and so is the Tampa
Maybe
Bay
this will be the power play that gets
Every
them
game
going.
gives you a chance to win. Pick 3 players to score, and if they do, you earn
Fuck.
10 rewards points in the app. Keep that streak going.
Like,
with free coffee.
they gotta get something going
Ultimate prize,
eventually.
a VIP vacation in Prince Edward
Augie,
Island.
that's gotta be it.
It's
That's
all
gotta
yours.
be it.
So don't miss a game, and don't miss your chance to win.
Make your picks
I
now
don't
in
know.
the Tim's app and keep watching the Stanley Cup playoffs only on Sportsnet.
Game 1's always a big one.
45 minutes to crush.
No, they've done nothing with all of them tonight.
You killed my wife. You're not gonna get away with it.
Look like sooner or later, yeah.
We're gonna take good care of your daughter.
This is on all of us now.
You never know what you're gonna find. You gotta decide, is it worth it or not?
Serious money.
No way.
Here comes.
That's why I'm here. The treasure hunt. I'm stepping into
It's gonna be a good series though, no matter what.
the unexplained.
It's gonna be a grind.
This is the most dangerous place we've ever been.
I'm not going anywhere until I cross the finish line.
Whoa. Jackpot, baby!
Delivery of the game brought to you by Instacart, the winning way to get groceries delivered. We mentioned at the top of the show tonight the bad boy Pistons. Michael Jordan learned a lot from those Pistons as the Bulls learned how to win championships. You knew when the tongue came out, it was business time, especially in the playoffs. Nylander took right early on in this one, 35 seconds in. And the tongue out later on to a pair of goals as Toronto goes back to the power play here, Chris. And Nylander off the draw, fires Bobrovsky. I'm not sure he saw it, but he stopped it. The power play of the night for Toronto.
It's 7.
Turns it back.
Yeah, it's a polar
13
bear.
against Florida, regular season, and this game combined. Almost get the feeling Leafs need one. Nylander. Marner, back to 88 in the corner, trying to get it to Matthews. Still coming to Tavares.
No.
Matthews tied up. Morgan Rogers.
Shoot it.
Tavares shot blocked.
Judas
And the
Priest.
Panthers clear.
Like Forsling again. I thought he made the play on the good chance that happened earlier, but he had an excellent stick there to save what could have been a wide open net goal.
Hello, KK.
Right-man power play.
You found him?
Had their looks, but haven't got the
I didn't
payoff
have
yet.
the white one, but I got you. I like this one.
Is called.
You know, again, off the draw, you get a good scoring chance about 4 seconds in.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Nylander in the middle of the ice. Tavares does a nice job of keeping it alive.
Thank you.
This one, Bobrovsky did get a piece of that one through all the screens, and then on the doorstep, the rebound there.
Blueberry pomegranate.
Forsling doesn't allow Matthews to gather that one and get the chance on goal.
Greg Berube sends out his second unit, Domi McMahon. Nye stays up. Riley and Ekman-Larsson.
Nye is that net front. He does such a good job of getting in the eyes of Bobrovsky, but 2 defensemen on the back here.
Here's McMahon looking for his first Stanley Cup playoff goal. Riley, Domi, shooting. And Bobrovsky saw that through.
That one is good. I don't know if I've had this one before.
Too far to allow the eyes of Bobrovsky to get to that one. You know, you're always guessing as a player. You're trying to mirror where the puck is going. Watch at the top of your screen.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Look at the timing there, Bobrovsky.
That's good.
Just looks to the left at the time.
I like
that's
that.
where the shot came, and he's
Muy
able to read it, able to get it into his arms and hold
Muy
it.
bien.
Second unit got 20 seconds. They get the offensive zone face-off, and out comes the A unit plus Morgan Riley. As Nyes went off, Tavares, Nylander, Matthews, Marner, and Riley. Marner absorbed the hit. It's
okay.
tipped in by Nylander. Jones jumps it, didn't come up with it. Marner, and it's knocked down in front. Stopped by Bobrovsky with Tavares.
That must have been a scary spot for Tavares right there. That was dangerous.
For Tavares, he was worried about getting drilled with a slapper coming at him. But it's an aggressive play by Jones. Jones is thinking, okay, chance offensively, can't quite get there. Nylander does a great job of using his speed to create a little separation. And man, that one's just coming, bombing right through the middle with a vulnerable play. That's a read. Yeah, Jones talking to himself there, almost tossed him.
They're getting shots this power play though, which is good.
Dell with the win, but Warner gets it back, picking the pocket of Forsling, centering it, chip to Matthews, already. Was not right in the wheelhouse, a little awkward on the delivery, and it didn't get to the net.
Well, that's too bad too. It was a really quick pass by Matthews, but you're right, that adjustment, Nylander had half a net, but that was right in the wheelhouse.
Final 10 seconds of the power play. Riley, one more attack. Riley able to hold it in. Along the boards, in deep for Lawton. Penalty done. Mikkola back on the ice. Florida able to kill their fifth short-handed situation. Tapped away by Bobrovsky. 7:40 left here in the third. Out comes Barkov ahead to Reinhart. And McCabe and Tanev will try and close that down. Around it comes to Steven Lorentz.
Michelle, what's going on? What's going on?
Got it ahead. Lorentz will tip it deep. Shots 26-21. Toronto in this one-shot game. Smith for Tkachuk and rolls in. Back to Larson after the game finish. Benoit bounced by Rodriguez. On the board, battle fell down by Tkachuk. Back to Valencius, and now Domi.
What are you saying?
Up ahead, McMahon. Domi going to the net. Domi! Stop! And a beauty.
Oh, fuck. What a breakout.
As he just absolutely unloaded.
He's fucking quick.
He knows that Tkachuk's focusing on the puck. Just throws him into the corner, but quickly jumps up play. A little give and go here. Play to the outside, dish to the inside, and bam. Bobrovsky read that perfectly. Bobrovsky knew you got a left-hander trying to go to the opposite side. Look at the positioning of Bobrovsky's glove. It was already up there, so he didn't have to really move, but thinking where the shooter was wanting to go. Great shift by Domi, but a better save by Bobrovsky.
Domi, the overtime goal in game 2 against Ottawa, set up the series winner by.
Yeah, you can have it now if you need it. I don't need it anymore. Oh, down goes Annabelle.
Tavares unable to get a good backhand away as he was spun around.
Thanks, me. You're welcome.
Out comes Seth Jones. Jones shot, deflecting wide. Morgan Riley off the board past Marchand. This will be icing Toronto. Under 6.5 remaining. Rogers is Canada's home of hockey, and tonight we're proud to celebrate the Stanley Cup playoffs with fans across the country. For Canadians, this isn't just a game. It's our game. Like Olszewski, a playoff hero of years past, is in the building. And 3 Canadian teams in round number 2 of this Stanley Cup playoff. Bounce down the ice. Not the upper icing. Bobrovsky out to get away from William Nylander. Now it's Reinhart working his
Hope
way
so,
through
Dog.
center. Across, it's a
Hope
chance
so.
for Barkov. And Reinhart
Goodness
fell.
gracious.
Goal was crashed into by McCabe. Carter after it. He's got done.
Nice.
0-3. Matthew Knies.
Come on, baby. That's what you're talking about. Come on. Come on. Nice. Fucking A. Fucking A. You're so far ahead of me? No. I waited. Fuck, why am I so far behind? Game's only 2 hours away from me right now.
I said you got to take advantage of the aggressiveness of Florida. How about this? A give and go. Reinhart can't get all of it. McCabe goes diving into the goal. Watch this play by Mitch Marner. The timing just slashes the stick, chips it up, and we've seen this before from Matthew Knies.
Come on, baby. What a goal.
This time, forehand, backhand, and over the glove of Bobrovsky. Bobrovsky running fairly low. When it's Knies, he executed, and now for this and Elliott.
Big goal. Alicia's out here calling it. You did call that one, Alicia. You did call that. That's a big goal. That's a big goal right there.
Knies scored the first goal against Florida in the playoffs 2 years ago, but only played 2 games. You saw the
Pull the goalie.
sideline hit final three. And the puck out of play as it went off the netting.
Jill, hello there. Hello there.
Nice with his fourth of the playoffs. Mitch Marner and Chris Tanev. The assists in 14 minutes.
Hey fitness enthusiasts! At Healthy Planet, we've got top-notch sports nutrition products to fuel your performance. Plus,
Dog with the subtle. They'll be happy in a few.
Healthy Planet, your one-stop destination for crushing your fitness goals.
It's time
Fuck.
to get a little messy.
Hallelujah. Hello there.
Heads north.
Welcome to Toronto.
Holy, that was a big goal. We needed
We're
that.
here to fight for over $500,000.
A lot of dough on the line, right?
There are no.
It's so funny to listen to the different commercials.
Oh my god.
Sorry, not sorry. My job's not done until I win. Top Chef, all new.
Fuck.
On Bravo.
We met in your living room over 35 years ago. Whether you shopped with us every day or tuned in after hockey, we've been here, coast to coast, Canadian to our core.
Different announcers,
We've changed
yeah.
a little, just like you, but some things haven't changed. We continue to support jobs.
The ones when we were watching the game in Carolina
Here at home, making it easier
for game
than ever
one,
to support
those
our
announcers
teamwork
were
brands,
terrible.
So every purchase counts for Canada.
They were
Shop proudly
terrible,
Canadian
so
at
dry.
TSC.ca.
No emotion.
Missed an episode of your favorite shows?
Sorry for your loss.
Don't worry. Catch up anytime with the City TV Plus app.
This is exactly what we need.
Tell me more.
Or subscribe to City TV Plus with Prime Video.
A new series, new players, and you know, teams do pre-scout. What do you expect from certain players? Here's the goal in Ottawa. Nice. Does a great job. Fakes to the backhand, pulls it back forehand, and goes up. So you know Bobrovsky, okay, I've
Crazy
seen this before.
commercials.
Nice comes in, the exact opposite.
For the Sabres. I don't know if I ever heard them. I don't really know any announcers' names either, though, at the same time.
Getting it up in that top third
If I heard the voice. Jill, thank you for the popular vote. Would you go to another playoff game? If there was reasonably priced tickets,
to get it up and over. You're watching a goal scorer
I mean, like,
really got a great future ahead of him, and those are two
$300
goals by Matthew
and
Knies.
is reasonable, I guess, for playoffs. If we could manage that again, I would definitely go. Fuck yeah.
Regular season now, 4 in the
But I don't know if that's gonna fly.
shot. Knocked down in front, looks like Canada gives another shot.
I don't know if we'll get away with that
Another
again.
whistle's wide. Here's Jones sending it off target. Forsling will play it in deep. Canada unable to come up with that.
Try it. I'll definitely try.
Barkov there, one more. More to push here in the third. They got within one, and now they need one to get back within one. Marner coolly plays it out. And that is going to be icing as Jones let it slide past him. And Marner doesn't like the call.
And it took a root there. It made it look like he was going hard at it. A little gamesmanship there by Jones. So an opportunity here on the left side. Try to win a draw and just attack the net. I love the play behind the net of McCabe on Barkov. Forget about the puck. Went right after the body.
You and Pops?
Right in the
Yeah.
body from the puck and got it away.
5 leads with multi-point nights, including the 2 defensemen, Tanev and McCabe. Marner flips that out. Knies will track after that. After the Ottawa series, Craig Berube said that one of the best surprises of the year was the growth of Matthew Knies. Here comes Rodriguez in for Florida. That's broken up by Carlo. Bouncing puck that he was able to team and flip it away. Nylander after Mikula.
Great tapping tonight. I know, almost at 50K. Almost 50K taps.
With Rodriguez, checked by Pacioretty.
Crushing it.
And ducked out by Nylander. Then it'll backhanded deep right on the wall and sweeps it away to Riley. Morgan Riley ahead, leads defense with 6 points in the game as they continue their postseason offensive talent.
You know what's been good so far is like everybody's been scoring in the series. Like
all the negatives that happened during the regular season. The Leafs defense just having an off year offensively, not really able to chip in. But man, you look at already 7 games into the playoffs, they're making the difference makes.
FIFA tickets for Jersey? Oh yeah, FIFA. Fuck, I forgot the World Cup. That'd be sick to go to a game in Toronto.
Just over 4 minutes remaining. Face-off win by Florida. Pass Lundell. Will bring the face-off back into the zone. Leads also with 22 blocked shots on the night. By comparison, 10 for Florida.
That'd be crazy, I know. Next year. Next year.
And more of it is about positioning, boxing out, keeping the Florida Panthers to the outside, and when you're in the lane, you better get a block.
Off the draw, Matthews won it to Marner, back in deep for Matthews behind the net. Cycling towards Nyes. Pitt with an outlet, and Florida's away. Rodriguez dumped it down to get a change. Almost lost that with Lundell in the vicinity.
Prices are crazy. Oh, I can imagine. Did you already look? Like, did you look? What were they going for? 50K likes. Incredible. Incredible.
Shot by Luistarina. Now it's Kulikov the drive, and that didn't miss by much. Marchand hooks it back. Here's another Forsling shot, left bad. Stopped by Wall and flipped away by Lawton. Just over 3 minutes to go. Bobrovsky stays. Kulikov advances. Fired down into Fleet territory. McKeeb around. And Marner swatted at that.
Oh, I can imagine track being crazy.
Goals in a 2:49 span. Rui in the third. Got Florida within one. And for Hagee with the top. Bobrovsky's got with the fence. The net is empty for Nyes. And he'll get the red line and just play it deep.
Yeah, Nyes didn't know it, but
surfing not so much. Yeah.
That's where he took his head up and all of a sudden saw there was a net.
Here comes Barkov, the extra tacker on as he sends it on goal. Remember what Winnipeg did last night.
All right, an empty net. No, I did not.
And it's picked off by Carlo, and he'll play it away to center. Back in comes Reinhardt. Far side Barkov. It gets by him and Watt. Seth Jones. Reinhardt shooting. It goes wide. Into the round behind the net, cut off by Carlo. Tavares trying to dig it out. Up loose, Bennett scores. Bennett up top. And they're within one again. 1:53 on the clock.
Man, how about these playoffs? As you said, the last 3 games, the game 7s were just back and forth in this similar manner.
It's fun.
Like the Leafs had everything under control here. Carlo can't keep it off of Barkov. Tavares, it actually hits Verhaeghe on the skate, goes right to Bennett there. Tavares is trying to clear it up the wall. Bennett, he even gets a double deflection too. It hits the stick of Tavares and then the stick.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Up and over.
Just keep the net empty, maybe, and fire one in the empty net right off the face-off. Fuck! Fuck! Amy, thank you for the pinch. Thank you, thank you. And Rana with the massage. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that.
You think of Adam Lowry's overtime goal last night in Winnipeg, the double deflection. How about this one? Good position, okay. There's the clear off one stick. Here's the shot off Tavares.
Good night, love you.
Carlos stick and up and over.
Wow, that's
the shoulder.
fucking nuts.
Throwing the puck to the net.
The deflections are crazy. The deflections are nuts. Hey, chirps are fine, Alicia. There's no problem with chirps. We know you love them. We know you love them.
And so
just have to hold on, yeah.
Florida to make it a 1-goal game.
Yeah, you knew a team like this, the push would come. They get the early goal, they get their second goal in 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Now you got a game, and maybe this at the end.
Chino with the manifesting. Chino, thank you, thank you.
But now it's down to 1 for the last 1:55.
Austin Matthews won that face-off at center to keep Bobrovsky in the net a little bit longer. Barkov in his own zone. Up the boards for Bennett. And Reinhardt. Pass hit behind Jones, and he turns back. And again, Bobrovsky stays in. Here comes Seth Jones. Up ahead, deeply into the middle for Bennett. First crossing there was Reinhardt. Bobrovsky's got off.
All right, empty net. Empty net. Shit. That was. I don't like this. I don't like this.
Yeah, I mean, not only maybe take him by surprise, but get another deflection or something off.
I had Taco Bell for dinner tonight.
Here by Reinhardt.
Taco. So good. So
The way
good.
that McCabe stopped too, he's just trying to get a bank in there off the lead defenseman, unable to do so.
Tavares 11-6 on the draw tonight. Up against Barkov. It was 7-5. The draw goes to the corner. Looked around to Reinhardt.
See, Florida does a good job at just firing pucks on net.
Matthews to Marner, and he'll just make sure it gets down the ice.
And that's why they're getting these fucking funky goals.
Of regulation time.
Hamburger sliders, lettuce wrap. Oh, fuck. No way. No way.
Reinhardt ahead to Tkachuk. In impact. He takes a heavy wallop from Bennett. Matthews plays it around. Tkachuk in front.
Good block.
Down Matthews again. Tkachuk with a close stop. But knocked that away from the empty net.
Burger salad tonight.
Is that going to be icing? No, it's way.
Wait, it's not even lunchtime for you yet?
He's hit by Bennett.
What time is it?
Does his second left. Tavares off the boards. Kept in by Jones. Shooting block by Marner in front. Jones again. Across. Here's for Hagee. Kicked away.
Get it out! Fuck!
Matthews cleared. Time running out on Florida. For Hagee across.
Get it out!
Benoit's got
Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Let's go, baby! Come on! Big first game. Big first game for the boys. That was too close for comfort, though. Holy fuck. Colombo with the fireworks. Colombo, much love. Squeak that win out. Yeah, holy shit. Let's go. I was a minute behind. Chino, thank you for the confetti.
That will finish. A relief performance for Joseph Wall. And the game winner goes to Matthew Nyes.
Just a sign of things to come. It's just a great game, start to finish. You knew a push would come from the defending champs. The Leafs bent a little bit, but that goal by Nyes, really the difference maker. Gave them a little breathing room.
Wow.
And in the end, they needed it.
Wow. I don't know, is game 2 in Toronto too?
40 minutes. The defending Stanley Cup champions make it more than
I'm on Sportnet.
in the third. 5-4.
Judas Priest. That was a good game. That was a very good game. All right, ladies, we're going to switch on over and we're going to do the 11 p.m. tournament. We're going to do the tourney at 11 p.m. to finish off the night. So if you're coming on over, we'll see you in a minute. And if you're taking off, then I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. Thanks for tuning in and watching. And we will see you tomorrow. And as always, ladies, good night. And love you, bye. Or see you in a minute. Ciao, ciao, amigos. Ciao, ciao.
Resorts are all good because it's